Let's check out easily the coolest, very affordable 4K action camera. And here are all the spec if you want to pause the video. And inside the box we actually get quite decent kit actually when we purchase this camera. So we get the camera itself in actually this waterproof and shockproof casing here. Also a manual here, various plates for it, also a remote control for it. So when it comes to accessories, they have actually included like crazy amount of different accessories. So you see, you pretty much have for everything that you need. Also various straps here as well to attach the camera in pretty much any way. So when it comes to accessories, I think it's absolutely brilliant. Also, probably the best part about this camera is the price of it. So personally, I got mine on AliExpress and literally paid only around $15 for mine. So if you also want to get for similar price, simply check out the special discount links in the description. Also, this is actually with free shipping and directly from the manufacturer who makes it. Also, if you pay a bit more, you can also get it with extra memory cards. Also, probably I will manage to get even some extra coupons that you can use on AliExpress to bring the price down even further. So simply again check out the special discount links in the description if you want to get this camera for the best price possible. And this is what the camera looks like inside the case. I have already used it for a while, so it might appear actually a bit dirty. So essentially, if you actually insert the camera in this case, it's totally waterproof, and also shock protection also is next level if you actually use it with the case. And also you see you have very nice mount basically here as well, so you can pretty much mount it in any place essentially. So if you want to take it out of this case, we simply have to like release this latch over here. So with one finger essentially releases and then simply lift this up. So and then you see we have like waterproof seals over here, and actually when you put the camera inside, it's actually sealed in properly. Also see, so we have very nice buttons here. Again, when we actually look up close at these buttons, see they're actually totally waterproof, so we can even freely use the camera underwater and press these buttons here. So yeah, also included case, also actually looks very decent quality. So this is what the camera looks like. So you see we have 4K. Also, what's absolutely great about this camera compared to others, we have Wi-Fi connection as well, so we can instantly stream basically the videos from this camera to our phone, or also like download remotely as well without having to take this memory card. Again, I think this is the biggest advantage over other cameras. Also, if I compare the quality of this camera, also I think it's better than on other ones you can get on AliExpress. So you see you have the charger port over here, so it comes already with a cable inside the box to charge it. Also I think it has got mini HDMI cable here, I'm not sure. Also a space where to insert the memory card. So this particular one, so for that around like $14, it doesn't came with memory card. So you will have to get your own, or again you can simply pay a bit more. And okay, we simply have to click inside this memory card and we are pretty much ready to go. So we have the power and the mode button on the top over here, and also we have up and down buttons here as well to navigate through the menus. And also with this OK button we can start and also like end resuming. So let's power it on by pressing the front button and this size of screen. Also, when it comes to the screen quality, also it's actually surprisingly decent for such a tiny price essentially. So you see, basically you can see the remaining time you can actually record in your memory card, also the like quality and frame rate, and also your time and date, battery level, and yeah. So if you basically want to record something, so all you will do is simply press this like button here, and it actually starts to record the video. And we can also like end the video with it as well. And if I press this mode button, I can switch between the different modes. So also I can take pictures here as well. Yep. Also I can view basically the pictures and videos on my camera. So also, yeah, I can play basically all the videos I have on my camera here. Okay, accidentally pressed. Let's go back. So yeah, just was recording something basically with camera here. So yeah, definitely you can also very easily like see what's up here. And if we press mode once more, we can also enter the settings here. so we can basically set the resolution. So you see we get 4K resolution. Also you can switch it down if needed. Okay, also like exposure compensation. Also this obviously records audio as well. Also we can adjust like recording quality here as well. So by default actually it's standard, so make sure to actually go over here and set it as high, as obviously we will need extra quality you can get from this. So you see what we can set here. Also, yep, this camera even comes with a remote control. So you see, if I press, it actually starts to record. However, when it comes to negatives, I find the remote control actually not very responsive. So definitely the remote control isn't very good. But still, in a pinch, you can maybe still use it. And also we get a removable battery as well on this camera. Okay, let's turn it off first. And obviously we can actually purchase spare batteries as well for this camera. So this is what the battery looks like. So it's actually quite chunky for the camera size. So we get 900 mAh here. Also, when it comes to more negatives, I think they should have definitely included a tripod mount on the camera itself, so we can easily mount it, because otherwise we actually have to use this adapter over here. So you actually, okay, like this. So you see, you actually have to use this adapter and then you can actually mount it anywhere. But again, still I would have preferred if they actually put on basically the standard screw on the camera itself. Also, another great thing about this camera compared to other ones, we can actually quickly turn on the Wi-Fi on this camera as well. So by simply pressing this upper button here, and then essentially we can download this application called Go Plus Cam Pro. And okay. And then we simply have to connect to the Wi-Fi network that this camera creates. So click on this, wait for it to connect. Okay, and then let's go back, click connect device here. And as you see, I can also like remotely even basically film something with this camera. So how cool is that? Also, I can check out basically the files I have on the, yeah, basically, so you see I have all the files here that I can basically easily like transfer over to the phone. So I would go over here and simply click this download button. And then basically this camera will send over the pictures and videos to your phone. So you see it's downloading. So again, it's absolutely awesome. We actually do not have to take out the memory card or stuff like that. So yeah, can't beat this. And finally, when it comes to video quality, you can actually get from this camera. So if we compare the video quality of this versus maybe like $300 or $400 GoPro, then obviously GoPro would have like the way better video quality. But for the price, if you are simply needing some basic stuff, maybe if you are some delivery driver that simply needs to film something for security purpose, or again, you simply want to basically use this underwater, I think the quality is actually surprisingly decent for this price. So I will simply show you some videos I have recorded basically with this camera, and you can see for yourself. First, a video basically in the same setup that I'm basically filming now. And this is what the video and audio quality looks like when you use this camera to record videos like this. So you can see for yourself what it actually looks like. And this is what the video and audio. So yeah, actually pretty cool. So if you have like decent light, I think it actually performs okay, especially at this price. Yeah, that's quite impressive. Another video outside. Okay. Also, when it comes to stabilization, as you see, it's obviously nowhere near as good as on GoPro or any others. So again, you will have to actually keep basically it stabilized, yeah, on your own. So when it comes to stabilization, definitely it's not as good as like good cameras. Okay. So yeah, if you just need it for basic stuff. Okay, so yeah, this is what I can get. And also, also another video where I have recorded myself, basically in selfie mode, essentially. And this is what the camera looks like when you're using to record yourself, and currently indoors. much light, so I can see for myself how it actually looks like. And this is what the camera looks like when. So yeah, at this price actually I was quite surprised at just how like decent it is, especially if you have like good enough light for it. And overall, is this camera actually worth it, and should you maybe get one? Well, if you're looking for extremely affordable cameras that you do not really have to worry about bashing around, and especially if you want to use it underwater, then I think this is actually like a really decent camera. But again, if you basically are expecting like extremely high quality from this camera for that price, you really have to lower your expectations. So if you basically simply need something to film like high quality videos, and if you actually do not need a very small and like very rugged camera, essentially, I would simply use your smartphone. So if you already have a decent one, but again, if you simply want a small camera that you can easily bash around, and basically your main priority isn't the highest possible video quality, then I still think for basic tasks this is actually like very cool camera, especially for its price. Also, the included case also is like really decent on this camera, so we can easily insert our camera over here. Then again, you can pretty much very easily like bash it around without much problems at all. However, when it comes to negatives, so probably the biggest negative actually is stabilization on this camera. It doesn't really have the best stabilization, so you will probably maybe need to get a gimbal or simply like steady it yourself. So on action cameras, I think they should have actually included like decent stabilization. But yeah, for this price, probably can't actually complain much. And again, if you actually want to get this camera for the absolutely cheapest price possible, simply check out the special discount links. Again, this is directly from the manufacturer who makes it, again with free shipping. Also, I'll probably manage to get some extra coupons from AliExpress so that you can use it to get even cheaper for this price. Yeah, I think it's absolutely insane what we are getting. Good luck.